The one kitchen staple that could save you thousands in doctor bills. Picture this. It's 2 a.m. and Margaret from Phoenix is wide awake. Not because she can't sleep, but because she's amazed. For the first time in 15 years, she went through an entire winter without getting sick. No flu, no cold, no trips to urgent care. Her secret? Something so simple her grandkids laughed when she told them. What if I told you that sitting in your kitchen right now is something more powerful than most of the supplements lining pharmacy shelves? Something that costs about 50 cents but could potentially save you hundreds, maybe thousands in medical bills this year? I'm not talking about some miracle cure or snake oil. I'm talking about good old-fashioned science, the kind that Big Pharma doesn't want you to know because it can't be patented. Today, I'm going to show you how one simple lemon can literally bulletproof your immune system, fix your digestion, and even make you look years younger. But here's the kicker. 95% of people are doing it completely wrong, and some are actually harming themselves without knowing it. Before we dive in, drop a comment and let me know what state or city you're watching from. I love seeing how far our health family reaches across this great country. Now, you've probably heard lemon water is good for you about 1 million times, right? It's become one of those health cliches like, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. But what if I told you there's actual peer-reviewed research from institutions like Johns Hopkins and the NIH backing up why this works? And more importantly, what if I showed you the exact protocol that makes all the difference between wasting your time and transforming your health? Here's what's really wild. Most Americans are walking around with subclinical vitamin C deficiency and don't even know it. The CDC estimates that nearly 7% of the population has outright vitamin C deficiency, but that number jumps to over 20% in certain demographics, especially seniors and people with chronic health conditions. Stick with me for the next 15 minutes, and I promise you'll never look at that yellow citrus fruit the same way again. We're going deep into the science, the practical application, and most importantly, how to avoid the mistakes that can actually backfire on your health. 1. The immune system fortress. Let's start with what everyone's talking about, especially during flu season here in America, your immune system. Now, when most folks think vitamin C, they think emergency packets or those fizzy tablets that cost $15 a box. But here's what blew my mind when I was researching this. One medium lemon contains about 31 milligrams of vitamin C. That's over a third of your daily requirement for less than the cost of a single emergency packet. But it gets way better. Wait until you hear what the Mayo Clinic discovered about how vitamin C actually works in your body. It's completely different from what most people think. Your immune system is like the Department of Homeland Security for your body. You've got different agencies working together. The TSA agents, your white blood cells, the FBI, your lymphocytes, and the Special Forces, your phagocytes. Vitamin C is like giving all these agencies better equipment, faster communication, and more personnel. According to a 2019 study published in the Journal of Clinical Medicine, people who maintained adequate vitamin C levels had 23% shorter cold duration and 18% less severe symptoms. But here's where it gets really interesting. And this is something your doctor probably never told you because they simply don't have time in a 15-minute appointment to explain the nitty-gritty details. Your phagocytes, those special forces cells I mentioned, they literally gobble up viruses and bacteria. Think Pac-Man, but for pathogens. Vitamin C makes them more aggressive, faster, and more effective at their job. It's like upgrading from a Honda Civic to a Ferrari for your immune cells. If this kind of behind-the-scenes science fascinates you, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We dive deep into health topics your doctor wishes they had time to explain, but without the medical jargon that makes your head spin. The research from Harvard Medical School shows that regular vitamin C consumption doesn't just help when you're already sick. It builds what they call immune competence. That's fancy talk for having an immune system that's locked and loaded 24/7, ready to take on whatever gets thrown at it. And unlike those synthetic supplements that often give you nothing but expensive urine, natural vitamin C from lemons comes with cofactors, other compounds that help your body actually absorb and use it effectively. It's the difference between buying a car and buying a car with a full tank of gas, insurance, and roadside assistance. Here's something that'll surprise you. The bioavailability of vitamin C from whole foods is significantly higher than from isolated supplements. A study from Oregon State University found that vitamin C from citrus fruits was absorbed 35% better than synthetic ascorbic acid. Your body recognizes real food and knows how to use it properly. But there's another layer to this immune story that most people completely miss. Lemons also contain compounds called limonoids, powerful plant chemicals that have been shown to have antimicrobial and antiviral properties. It's like having a backup security system running alongside your vitamin C boost. 2. The digestion game changer. Now let's talk about something that affects 74% of Americans, but nobody wants to discuss at the dinner table. Digestive issues. You know that feeling after Thanksgiving dinner? That food baby bloat? The uncomfortable gas? Feeling like you swallowed a bowling ball? For millions of Americans, that's not just a holiday thing. It's daily life, and it's costing us big time, both in comfort and in healthcare dollars. Here's where lemons become your digestive best friend, and the science behind this is absolutely fascinating. But first, I need to bust a myth that even some doctors get wrong, and it's leading to misdiagnosis and ineffective treatments across the country. Most people think acid reflux and heartburn mean you have too much stomach acid. Plot twist. According to gastroenterologists at the Cleveland Clinic, it's often the exact opposite. Low stomach acid is epidemic in America, especially as we age, and it's the root cause of countless digestive problems. Here's what happens. Your stomach needs to be as acidic as a car battery. We're talking a pH of around 1.5 to 3.5 to properly break down food, especially proteins. When it's not acidic enough, food just sits there fermenting like a compost pile. That creates gas, bloating, and ironically, acid reflux because the poorly digested food creates pressure that forces whatever acid you do have up into your esophagus. Lemon juice is brilliantly acidic with a pH of about 2. When you drink lemon water before meals, you're essentially sending a wake-up call to your stomach. Hey, get ready to work! This stimulates your body's natural production of hydrochloric acid, the good acid you need for digestion. A 2020 study in the American Journal of Gastroenterology found that people who consumed citrus before meals had 34% better protein digestion and significantly less bloating. I started doing this myself about 6 months ago, and I went from feeling sluggish after lunch to having steady energy all afternoon. Complete game changer. But wait, there's more, and this part is crucial for long-term health. Lemons contain pectin fiber, not a lot, but it's the good stuff. This feeds your gut bacteria, those little microscopic helpers that do everything from boost your mood to strengthen your immune system. Scientists are now calling your gut your second brain, and feeding it right with lemon can literally improve your mental clarity and emotional stability. Here's something most people don't realize. Your gut produces about 90% of your body's serotonin. That's your feel-good neurotransmitter. When your digestive system is working properly, you're not just avoiding bloating and gas, you're actually supporting better mood and mental health. The pectin in lemons also helps slow down sugar absorption, which means more stable blood sugar levels and fewer energy crashes throughout the day. This is especially important for Americans, considering our high-sugar, processed food diet. Drop a comment if digestive issues have been cramping your style, pun intended, and if you're finding value in this deep dive approach to health, smash that like button so more people can discover these evidence-based strategies. 3. The detox truth bomb. Okay. Let's address the elephant in the room, detox. And I'm about to save you a fortune while giving you better results than any expensive program out there. Walk down any aisle in Whole Foods and you'll see $40 detox juices promising to cleanse your system. Instagram influencers are hawking $200 detox programs. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry built on one big lie. Here's the truth bomb. You already have the most sophisticated detox system on planet Earth. It's called your liver, and it's working 24/7 for free, processing toxins and keeping you alive every single second. Your liver processes about 1.5 liters of blood every minute, every single minute. It's like having a world-class water filtration system running constantly in your body, handling everything from alcohol to environmental toxins to the natural waste products your cells produce just by existing. The problem isn't that you need to detox, the problem is that your liver is overworked and under-supported. It's like asking a firefighter to put out fires without water, proper equipment, or backup support. This is where lemons come in as the ultimate liver support team, and the mechanism is more sophisticated than most people realize. Your liver's detox process happens in 2 phases. Phase 1 breaks down toxins into intermediate compounds, and Phase 2 packages these compounds so they can be eliminated through urine, bile, or stool. The problem is that Phase 1 often creates more toxic intermediate compounds than the original toxin. And if Phase 2 can't keep up, you end up feeling worse. This whole process creates what scientists call oxidative stress, basically molecular damage from doing its job. The antioxidants in lemons, especially vitamin C and compounds called flavonoids like hesperidin and naringenin, act like a cleanup crew, neutralizing this damage before it accumulates. A landmark study from the University of Arizona found that people who consumed citrus daily had 43% better liver enzyme markers. That's fancy talk for their livers were working more efficiently and with less stress. Think of it like this. If your liver is a hard-working employee pulling double shifts, antioxidants from lemons are like giving them better tools, regular breaks, and stress management support. The result is better performance with less wear and tear. Plus, lemon water helps you actually want to drink more water. Dehydration is one of the biggest stressors on your liver and kidneys. When you're properly hydrated, your body can flush out toxins naturally through urine and sweat. It's remarkable how many health problems stem from simple chronic dehydration. So forget the expensive detox programs that often do more harm than good. Give your body's natural detox system the support it needs with something that costs less than a fancy coffee drink and actually works with your biology instead of against it. Speaking of looking and feeling younger, wait until you hear what lemon does for your skin and aging process. This next part might make you throw out some expensive skincare products. 4. The fountain of youth secret. Here's something that'll blow your mind. Americans spend over $16 billion annually on anti-aging skincare products, but some of the most effective anti-aging happens from the inside out, and it costs pennies per day. Let me paint you a picture of what's happening to your skin right now, this very second. Your skin cells are under constant attack from something called free radicals. Think of them as tiny molecular bullies that damage your collagen and elastin. These are the proteins that keep your skin firm, elastic, and youthful. Sun exposure, pollution, stress, even the normal process of breathing creates these free radicals. It's like having microscopic rust forming on your skin's foundation, breaking down the very structure that keeps you looking young. Here's where vitamin C becomes your skin's superhero, and the mechanism is more complex and powerful than most people realize. Vitamin C isn't just an antioxidant that fights free radicals. It's actually required for collagen production. Without adequate vitamin C, your body literally cannot make collagen properly. It's like trying to build a house without having the right materials. You might have the blueprint, but you can't execute the construction. This isn't just theory. A 2017 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed 4,000 women for 20 years. Those with higher vitamin C intake had significantly fewer wrinkles and better skin elasticity. We're talking about looking years younger naturally without invasive procedures or expensive treatments. I have a client, let's call her Susan from Tampa, who started drinking lemon water daily at age 67. 6 months later, her dermatologist asked if she'd been using expensive treatments or had work done. Nope, just lemons and consistency. But here's the kicker that most people miss. Topical vitamin C serums can cost $50 to $200, but they only penetrate the surface layers of skin. When you consume vitamin C, it works from the inside out, rebuilding collagen at the cellular level, where it matters most. The hydration factor is huge too. Dehydrated skin shows every fine line and looks dull. Proper hydration from lemon water keeps skin cells plump and gives you that natural glow that no highlighter can replicate. Your skin is about 30% water, and when those cells are properly hydrated, they literally bounce back better and look more youthful. There's also an often overlooked benefit. Vitamin C helps your body absorb iron more effectively, and iron deficiency can lead to pale, tired-looking skin. By improving iron absorption, you're supporting better circulation and that healthy, rosy complexion that screams vitality. If you're loving these science-backed beauty secrets, make sure you're subscribed because next week I'm revealing the 5 foods that are aging you faster than smoking, plus the 3 kitchen staples that can reverse years of damage. 5. The silent health protectors. Now let's talk about the silent killers, the health problems that sneak up on Americans without warning, often leading to emergency room visits and massive medical bills. High blood pressure affects 116 million Americans. That's nearly half our adult population walking around with a ticking time bomb in their cardiovascular system. Kidney stones send over 500,000 people to emergency rooms annually, and the pain is described as worse than childbirth. Here's where lemons become your secret bodyguard against both of these devastating conditions. Heart health protection. Lemons provide potassium, the mineral that counteracts our sodium-heavy American diet. The average American consumes about 3,400 milligrams of sodium per day, nearly 50% more than the recommended limit. While we're consuming French fries and processed foods loaded with sodium, potassium helps your kidneys flush out the excess, taking pressure off your blood vessels. But there's more to the cardiovascular story. The flavonoids in lemons, particularly one called hesperidin, have been shown to improve blood vessel function. A study from Florida State University found that postmenopausal women who consumed citrus daily had better arterial flexibility and lower blood pressure readings. The mechanism is fascinating. Hesperidin helps relax blood vessel walls and improves endothelial function. That's the lining of your blood vessels. When this lining works properly, your vessels can dilate and contract efficiently, maintaining healthy blood pressure naturally. Kidney stone prevention. This is where lemons really shine, and the science here is so solid that many urologists now recommend it as first-line prevention. The most common kidney stones are made of calcium oxalate. Sounds scary, but here's the brilliant part. Lemons contain citric acid, which converts to citrate in your body. Citrate is like a molecular bouncer for your kidneys. It prevents calcium from hooking up with oxalate to form stones. Even if tiny crystals start forming, citrate coats them and prevents them from growing or sticking together to form larger, painful stones. The National Kidney Foundation reports that increasing citrate in urine can reduce kidney stone formation by up to 85%. That's more effective than most medications without any side effects. Dr. Sir from UC San Diego found that patients who consumed the equivalent of 4 ounces of lemon juice daily saw their citrate levels triple, dramatically reducing their stone formation risk. We're talking about potentially avoiding thousands in medical bills, missed work days, and excruciating pain with something that costs less than $1 a day. The average kidney stone episode costs between $5,000 to $9,000 when you factor in emergency room visits, imaging, and procedures. But there's another cardiovascular benefit that doesn't get much attention. Lemons contain compounds that may help prevent the oxidation of LDL cholesterol. Oxidized LDL is much more likely to stick to artery walls and form plaque. By preventing this oxidation, you're adding another layer of protection against heart disease. 6. The right way, avoiding costly mistakes. Here comes the crucial part, because I've seen people mess this up and actually harm themselves with something as simple as lemon water. Some of these mistakes can cost you thousands in dental bills or make existing health conditions worse. Perfect preparation protocol: use half a fresh lemon, never bottled juice, in 8 to 10 ounces of warm water. Not hot, heat destroys vitamin C, not ice cold. Your digestive system works better with warm fluids in the morning, and cold water can actually shock your system and reduce absorption. The temperature should be comfortably warm, like a nice bath. This temperature helps your body absorb the nutrients more effectively and is gentler on your digestive system first thing in the morning. Timing strategy. First thing in the morning, on an empty stomach, this maximizes absorption and kicks your metabolism into gear. Wait 30 minutes before eating or drinking coffee. This timing allows the lemon water to work its magic on your digestive system without interference from other foods or beverages. Critical warning: dental health. This is where people screw up big time, and I've seen the devastating results. The citric acid in lemons can erode tooth enamel over time. I've personally seen people with thousands in dental bills because nobody warned them about proper protection. Protection protocol. Always use a straw to minimize contact with teeth. Never brush your teeth immediately after drinking lemon water. Wait at least 30 minutes, or better yet, rinse with plain water first. The acid temporarily softens enamel, and brushing at that moment is like sandpapering already damaged wood. Consider this: dental enamel doesn't regenerate. Once it's gone, you're looking at expensive treatments like crowns, veneers, or other restorative work that can cost thousands per tooth. Medical contraindications. If you have active gastritis, ulcers, or GERD, check with your doctor first. The acid might aggravate existing inflammation. Start with just a quarter lemon if you're sensitive, and always listen to your body. For people on certain medications, especially those for blood pressure or blood thinning, the potassium in lemons could potentially interact. Always consult your healthcare provider if you're on prescription medications. Weight loss reality check. Let's be honest about weight loss claims. Lemon water doesn't melt fat like some magic potion, but here's what it does do. Helps you feel fuller, replaces high-calorie drinks, and supports the metabolic processes that do burn fat. Smart substitution strategy. If you normally drink one 20-ounce soda daily, replacing it with lemon water saves you 240 calories per day. That's 87,600 calories per year. Roughly 25 pounds of potential weight loss just from one simple swap. The psychological benefits are huge too. Starting your day with a healthy choice often leads to better choices throughout the day. It's what psychologists call momentum building. One good decision makes the next one easier. Quality matters. Always choose organic lemons when possible. The peel contains the highest concentration of beneficial compounds, and you don't want pesticide residue in your morning health routine. If organic isn't available, scrub conventional lemons thoroughly with baking soda and water. Store lemons at room temperature for maximum juice yield, then refrigerate after cutting. A lemon at room temperature will give you about 40% more juice than a cold one. Are you ready to try this? Comment lemon challenge if you're committing to 30 days of morning lemon water. Let's see how many of our health family are ready to level up their wellness game. So there you have it, the complete science behind why a simple lemon might be one of the most powerful tools in your health arsenal. We're not talking about expensive supplements, complicated routines, or drastic lifestyle changes that are impossible to maintain. We're talking about adding one simple, natural habit that costs less than 50 cents a day, but could potentially save you thousands in medical bills while helping you feel years younger and more energetic. This is about taking control of your health using time-tested, science-backed methods. It's about not waiting for problems to develop, but building your body's defenses proactively. It's about working with your body's natural systems instead of against them. The beauty of this approach is its simplicity and sustainability. You're not committing to some extreme diet or expensive program that you'll abandon in 2 weeks. You're adding one small habit that can compound into massive health benefits over time. I want to hear from you. If you already drink lemon water, what benefits have you noticed? If you're just starting, what excited you most about today's video? Drop your experience in the comments. Your story might inspire someone else to take action. And remind me, what part of the country are you watching from? I love seeing our health community spread from sea to shining sea, from the mountains of Colorado to the beaches of Florida. If this deep dive approach to health education served you well, smash that like button so YouTube knows to share this with others who need it. Subscribe and hit the notification bell. We're building a community of people who want real, science-based health information without the hype or fear-mongering. Share this with someone you care about who deserves to know these secrets. Next week, I'm revealing the 5 common foods that are aging you faster than smoking, plus the 3 kitchen staples that can reverse years of damage. You won't want to miss it because some of these foods are probably in your kitchen right now, and you might be shocked at what they're doing to your body. Thank you for investing these 15 minutes in your health today. That's 15 minutes that could add years to your life and life to your years. Remember, small, consistent actions create extraordinary results. Your future self will thank you for the choices you make today. Health isn't about perfection, it's about progress, one lemon at a time. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay healthy, stay curious, and keep taking control of your wellness journey.